The first, the first like really, I mean, it's really cliche, and I mean, in all their respect, but AC/DC, like that band was probably, if you knew me as a 9-year-old kid,
I remember.
that was
I remember your AC/DC phase.
yeah, and it's not a phase. It's just like that band is probably. I mean, that band is like is still probably one of my favorite bands of all time, just because they are who they are. I can't like they're like the rock and roll, like they're the gods of rock and roll. So it's just like that's why like I listen to them a lot, and I was just like that kid. And, yeah. And then in 7th grade, like I was saying, I did get into the classical guitar thing because I wanted to learn how to play the guitar. I had a guitar from when I was like in the 4th grade. It was an electric guitar, like back when I was in my little AC/DC phase, and like that. Okay, it was a phase. No, but
I totally
okay,
called
yeah,
it.
but
Okay.
so
No, but yeah.
but yeah, I had my guitar. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome to the Music with Menchaca show. This is the conversational podcast where 4 friends gather around these microphones, each with their own random topic of discussion to hash out. If you like us, give us a thumbs up, share us with your friends, subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. If you want to follow us, we got Christian at what? Christian
At Mr. _ Chris Apricot.
Tipsy _ Philip?
At Tipsy Philip.
At Tipsy Philip, yeah. I'm
Or
at
underscore
Joel
Philip.
BBY _ Philip.
You have to.
You're at Chakalaka88 all across the board, always easy to remember.
PSN.
PSN, XBL, Nintendo Network, Twitch, all Chakalaka88 all across the board, easy to remember. And if 140 characters are not enough, I understand. You can email me at boomchakalaka88@gmail.com if you have anything long or free form you want to address. And yeah, that's my take at his intro.
There you go.
You messed up for your amusement.
For your amusement.
For your, I pointed at the
Damn
camera.
it.
I pointed at the camera for your amusement, but he didn't do it. And I'm like,
For
okay.
your amusement.
Yeah.
5,
chakalaka-
your amusement.
Boomchakalaka4@gmail.com. And yeah.
Welcome to Musing with Joel.
And you remember at the end of every week when the entire show posts, you can download this
On iTunes.
On the
That's what you forgot.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, just a plug. And also the Smash Pass plug.
Yep.
Always plugging in.
You wanna do
today,
this
well, today
podcast?
is brought to you by Smasher Pass 2016,
Oh, yeah,
our
Smash Pass.
annual Smash tournament that we host. It will be going down June 18th.
Twitch.tv/chakalaka88.
That. And yeah,
There you
that like I said, that was my intro.
That was your intro. Okay, good job. Yes.
That was pretty good.
That's just like from being I've never like rehearsed
You
anything.
never
That's
rehearsed
from being on it so long and kind of watching it. So
That's so funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I put all that stuff.
All right, what's your topic, bro?
Let's get to it. All right.
Well, we're just diving in.
Yeah,
We're
we're
just
gonna
gonna
rush
dive
it.
right into
Just kidding, no.
We're
I'm kidding. You told me let's get into it.
All right.
Tell Kelly I said hi. Hi, Kelly.
this is brought to you by Kelly Jimenez.
I forgot to get the time code going, but whatever. I'll just start from here. All right. Let's get into the first topic. I guess I'll go first since I already have a topic in mind. I want to know what it's like to be a waiter. I want to know y'all's funny stories about like just the bullshit you have to deal with day to day. I want to know about the politics. I want to know about the shit that customers do or whatever. That I want to know when you guys been screwed over by customers.
Oh, man.
I want to know when they complain about you.
There's plenty of times.
I want to know all that shit. Now, who's gonna start us off?
I feel like Tipsy has no. We all have pretty similar and distinct things that have happened to us while we're serving.
By the way, we're all servers.
Yeah, all
Except
three
for
of
Lewis
us
just
have the
got
same
served.
plate. Okay. I guess I'll go first.
Since I don't know what Joel's doing,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, I gotta like text this one thing and that's
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
You don't tell her it's just the tip.
Because I gotta respond to her thing first. But yeah, we've been servers for just about me and Tipsy for basically the exact same amount of time, and then Christian came after us after a few months. But
More
yeah,
than a few months.
it's
like 6 months.
it can definitely like make you feel like at the top of the world.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you if it makes you have less faith in humanity or something.
Oh yeah, but I was about to say that. And
If
also,
anything,
majority
it
of
gives
the
you more
time.
Yeah.
hope in
it
humanity.
gives you.
If
More
anything,
hope?
it's more hope in
Really?
humanity. Yeah.
Okay, why? Explain.
Well, you do get
One
those
spark
people.
of lightness just automatically brightens a dark day. One spark or one light in
Dark.
the tunnel guides you through that
And
darkness.
brightest day and darkest
And it's
night.
also
Fuck
Exactly.
you,
And
man.
then it also does the opposite too, because
Well, that's
It'll-
what I'm saying. Like throughout all the bads, that one good tip or that one good table, those one good people, it's what makes it worthwhile. You know, like out of a whole nights of just shitty nights, you just get one good person. Even over 20%, it's just like, thank you so much, and your kindness and your personality
Yeah.
and your gratitude was amazing.
like, yeah, like and then like you have, like one of my favorite managers, probably my favorite manager that I had. His name's Nate. He just left us at Blue, and well,
Fuck
the thing
Nate.
is like when I when I first started serving, one of the things he told me was like, you like forget good days and forget like when you go in there you have a good day, fuck the good day because you're not guaranteed shit. Like to forget, like have a great day, forget about it, and they'll be happy. Like basically just forget about it because when you come in the next day, you can't count on having the same result. And then if you have a bad day, forget it again because you'll have a good day.
It
eventually.
all restarts.
Yeah,
all
like
resets.
and that's how it is. And
Is
like yesterday, it was like probably one of the worst shifts I've ever had in my life because it's like you have those people. Wherever you serve at, you're always gonna have the same people that are gonna stiff you and blah blah blah. And stiffing is not tipping or anything.
Oh.
Shit.
An emergency just came up.
I gotta take him home.
All right. Joel too?
Unless you want to come back and get me.
Well, I mean, we can just go by Walgreens real quick. I gotta pick up something for my mom, and then drop it off at the house, and then we can just come back.
Tipsy is that?
That is.
Fuck.
Damn. You know what? Oh yeah, I'm sure it was. Joel, let's have a one-on-one conversation. I'm gonna interview you.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You want to just do this and turn this into
Turn it
a
into
podcast?
a podcast. Yeah, just turn a podcast, just a you and me podcast, and we'll just go with it. We're gonna table that topic.
Yeah, we don't even. Need
We're
a topic.
gonna table that all together.
And we'll keep the.
We'll revisit. We'll keep the intro, of course. Yeah, everything. We're gonna keep that, and we're gonna just revisit the whole that whole topic at another time, at another taping.
We should definitely start the podcast. Keep the entire intro, and me and you start off like, "How's it going, guys?" About what you just saw. It was all of us. They had an emergency, had to leave, and
Yeah,
explain why they're not obviously in the picture.
All right. So yeah.
But yeah, go for it.
All right. Hold on. Give me a sec. All right, and we're back. So yeah, the aforementioned emergency that Christian had come up. So Joel and I are gonna just hold it down. We're just gonna do a fireside chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Fire. Picture of fire right here.
Like, yeah,
Animation of fire.
I'm gonna just put a GIF like right here. If
No,
I
yeah, I'm serious. Like put it right here. Put it right here. Leave it and just let it just stay there.
if I know how to do gifs, I'll totally
Or
do
not
it.
even that. You just put like a little video.
I can
like a
video.
loop.
Oh, yeah,
Just
a loop. Yeah. You know what? And I know where there's one. I know where there's a fire loop on YouTube. I can just download it and put it right there. It's gonna be a fireside chat. It's gonna be a literal one. Literal one. All right. So Joel, tell me everything. Tell me your life story. Tell me about your passions. When did you? Since the moniker is the musician Joel. What the hell?
Who's that?
I don't know.
Your phone?
Let me put on my speaker. That's what we'll do.
Yo.
Yo.
Is this Luis Menchaca?
Yeah.
Is your refrigerator running?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just kidding. I'm on speakerphone.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I said that. But, can you take Joel home?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. It'd just be easier for Christian to just stay home because his mom's kind of sick, and it'd be easier just because we all have shit to do in the morning, too. So
Yeah.
instead of just coming back and then spending another 2 hours from when we get back, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it.
And then you're tired as shit as well, so.
I mean, it doesn't help him taking me home, but
All right.
But
All right.
tomorrow, what time we got a class, Christian? And then, what about Tuesday? Do you have Tuesday morning?
All right, Tipsy. I gotta get back to the podcast. All right. All
All
right.
right.
Later.
Yeah, but we're good. Tomorrow we can do it.
All right. Cool. Bye.
well, that was
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put this bitch on vibrate. There you go.
yeah. I always do that with my phone.
I usually actually no. I tell you the truth. I actually genuinely do that every fucking podcast. But this one being the exception, it's like what midnight on Easter, going into Monday. Anyways, so yeah, I guess going back to the topic at hand, I was asking you about you. So
Yep.
you have the moniker, the musician Joel. So I want to basically talk about, how did you get started? How did you discover music? What were your influences? And like, when did you decide to make the decision to like start playing instruments and started learning? And are you like classically trained as far as like sheet reading? Can you read notes? Like all that stuff. Just give it to me.
Well, it started as a kid. I mean, like any kid, like I guess we listen to what our family members or our friends really just like, and the first like really, I mean, it's really cliche, and I mean, in all their respect, but AC/DC, like that band was probably, if you knew me as a 9-year-old kid.
I remember.
I
remember your AC/DC phase.
Yeah, and it's not a phase. It's just like that band is probably. I mean, that band is like is still probably one of my favorite bands of all time, just because they are who they are. You can't they're like the rock and roll. Like they're the gods of rock and roll. So it's just like that's why I listen to them a lot, and I was just like that kid. I was like, I guess. And then when Guitar Hero started getting really popular, I started picking up that, and the first instrument I ever played was the recorder, like any little, like kid in elementary school played a recorder.
Okay.
And I'm serious, like that's kind of like what got me into music. And I was just like, because I was really good at the recorder. Like I even played it after I left elementary school, like up until the 7th grade, And I mean, I didn't have to play it. I still had it, and I kind of like got a little technical with it. It was really fun. And then I picked up the guitar in the 7th grade. And by that time, I was already like really into like really hard metal, and I was just like listening to like a lot of thrash metal, and I was just like, man, this is really cool, and I want to start a band and this and that. And I started my first band, and I remember starting my first band in 7th grade.
7th grade, okay, so middle school. Yeah.
We were called Lost Monday, I think.
Lost Monday.
Oh, it was like, I don't know.
Was it garbage or was it like classic?
Oh, it was garbage.
Oh god damn
it was
okay.
awful. But that later developed in like the other bands that we had like in middle school, and I was like 13, I was dropping stuff on iTunes, and I was just like, and it was just like,
if I can find it, it'll be in the
know if it's
description.
still up.
It'll be in the description below.
No, because I'm the one singing in that song.
Oh dang! I thought you were always drummer. Like
I didn't, dude. Even today, like I play the drums, and it's not that I don't like playing the drums, but in everything that almost everything I've done, it's kind of like I've been the drummer because I'm the guy that just plays drums. Oh. And I'm just like, I trust me, I love it. It's fun. It's a great release of, anything.
Well, the drums, as they say, it's like the spine of the song, right? You can't have the song without
it's the backbone of the song, that and the bass. But I mean, I love the drums with the, I didn't start playing the drums until I was like 16, 15 years old. And I kind of picked it up because like I'm going to go back to being like around, like, because the game Guitar Hero and Rock Band was like, I mean, it was super influential.
I thought Saul was the drummer in Rock Band.
Until I was actually like, I mean, yeah, I mean,
he wasn't that good. But really?
He was all right. I was always, I was always guitar, because if people that know me, like, if you knew me from like when I was 12 years old to like 15, 16 years old, I was probably the best Guitar Hero player you knew. And I would beat the fuck out of you or your friends. I would go to parties. I'd have family parties, and I'd play Guitar Hero on purpose to show off. And people would just be like, man, that kid's really. No, I'd hustle people without taking their money. I'd be like, I'm not that good at this game. Here, let them play like a song. And be like, yeah, all right, let me get that song. And I just complete it like 100%, like on expert or something. And then like, you remember that one song, Through the Fires and Flames, that crazy fucking song?
Yeah, I remember that one.
Like that insane. I would like beat it like with 5 stars and like 92%
on expert.
On expert.
God damn.
And like that was like one of the biggest. That was probably the biggest accomplishment I've ever had in a video game. One of the biggest accomplishments in a video game. And it was just like I would do that, and that I feel like originally when that game came out, its purpose was to eventually influence kids into wanting to play instruments. And to me, it really did its job and did what it
Like,
had to do
for-
like to help me, you know,
For
become
me, like
a musician.
for me, that was when I was seeing you and your two brothers, like the three of y'all were playing a rock band. I think that was like one of those moments where it's like, damn, you guys were like, not I'm not gonna say y'all were a band, but y'all were like, y'all definitely were having that musical thing that was going on. Like for instance,
Yeah.
Steven was on vocals, and you know he had better control over his voice than I do. But I don't. That was before he hit puberty, so I don't know how it is now. But
Yeah.
at that time, he was hitting those notes and like, you know, like those high notes and stuff like that. And then I remember Saul, like the way he was drumming, he looked like an actual drummer. He was like, you know, like doing the whole like motion and stuff with the head, and he was hitting those like
Yeah.
that.
And see, that's that.
The real
No, yeah. And I definitely like when I played. And then I started playing drums on a rock band, and that's literally that's the only training I ever had into drumming.
Damn.
I've never like, and then everything else, I just had like a really good feel to anything. I'd pick it up really easy, to where
Fall Out Boy.
that stuff was like super easy.
No. Like the time when you actually like, yeah, you never played Fall Out Boy. Sugar We're Going Down.
I played
And
that
then-
with my old band.
Wait, didn't you say you did like
I
that?
did covers.
Somebody told you to cover that, and you had an encore,
Yeah,
and
was
like
crazy.
an off
That's-
the cuff encore,
that's one of my favorite shows I've ever played. And
And
my
then-
mom had.
and the video.
Oh, my mom has like all the video, like of
You
that
can't
show.
send it to me so I can put it on screen.
The phone doesn't work.
God damn it!
I don't know what she did with that phone, but like so much video is on that of like my shows. Like I was like, that's one of the things that I always appreciated that my parents went to my shows. Is like people don't take that. You can't take that shit for granted. And when I play a show, I want my parents there. It's not embarrassing. It's great. Like it's awesome to have your parents there and like supporting you.
Yeah,
Even
of
at a
course.
young age, it's good. But like at that show, like I said, like we were a
Wait,
pop punk band. So,
yeah,
like,
I know, but you told me that you never played Sugar We're Going Down, and somebody like told you that like that. The like, yeah, yeah, and so you just did it because just by that them telling you that.
Well, because I mean, I know I don't know if I said that, but like I know I had.
That's what you told me.
Well, because I listened to Sugar We're Going Down a lot growing up as a kid because like Under the Cork Tree was one of my favorite albums growing up.
Right.
Because you're the one that got me into Fall Out Boy. Like when I got my PSP at like in like 2005.
I didn't know
or so.
that.
Oh yeah, because you downloaded a bunch of shit that you had on your PlayStation,
The PlayStation
and the
portable
PSP,
P,
your PSP onto mine.
Oh
and
yeah, that's
you had like you had the
right.
Thanks for the Memories music video on there.
Yes, that's
And I
right.
was
Oh
just like,
shit.
Yeah, and I remember that. So it was there, and I would like watch it and just to listen to the song, and from there I discovered them and more like the
That's
early
right.
2000s pop punk bands and just like punk in general. And but yeah, that's how you got me.
That
into
is my legacy.
yeah, but like yeah, that show was like to where we were there, and I'm just going like because there's stages of like how I became like a musician.
Okay,
Like,
all right.
the first stage, was me playing the recorder. I pretty much started in middle school.
Okay.
I took a classical guitar class in the 7th grade. I got my first class, and this is like all finger picking, really technical stuff, and that's how I got that's what I started first, and that's how I got in the guitar.
And so reading the sheet music is just far. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
At first it was like because you're given sheet music and tabs as well. I try to stay away from the tabs as much as possible. And tabs is just it gives you the string and it gives you a number, and the number is just the fret of the guitar. And so you put your finger on the fret, and that's it. Tabs are really easy to read.
Okay.
That's not really. I wouldn't consider that even music, like reading sheet music.
Why not?
It's like cheating. It's not. Because it's not giving you a note. It's just showing you
Where
the string and where to put your finger. That's it.
Hmm.
When it comes to like sheet music and notes and rudiments, or not rudiments is drumming, but and like chords and minors and majors and scales and stuff like that. That's when that's more of just like that's getting more into depth with me. Or that's like more like sheet music and like actually being able to read notes and.
So have you ever tried sight reading?
Oh yeah, I did that in choir.
Okay.
That's I'm gonna get into later.
Okay. All right. We're jumping around too much. Okay. Continue.
Yeah.
Continue telling me your story in chronological order, because
Yeah.
then
I
as I ask a question, then it jumps out of order.
Yeah.
I get it.
Wait, hold on.
All right. We're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna adjust the shot so that way it's tighter on us.
Okay.
Because it's too far away. Because that shot right here that we're doing, it's a shot for 5 people on the podcast, not 2.
That is so true.
Here you go. Wow, that actually looks way more professional.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Like, because the black backdrop, you don't see the wall and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so-
I left off where guitar.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
3, 2.
All right, so I left off with me being in a guitar class in 7th grade. Anyway, yeah, I took that class with because all right, so Okay, I completely skipped me being in the 6th grade and being in band.
Oh,
I was-
in like the
I played the trumpet.
okay that.
That was the first like really jump in from recorder to trumpet to brass instruments. And honestly, if I had stuck with like the trumpet was the first instrument I played,
Mhm.
and it was so much fun. And I was a 6th grader, and Brian, ironically I'm wearing this shirt or this sweater, but I went I was in 6th grade, a 12-year-old, 12 years old, and I was playing for Pascal's band. Like that's how I was playing with Pascal's band as
As a
a
sixth
sixth grader.
grader?
Mhm.
Okay, was it a football game or something, or
Mhm.
what was it?
Or our I went to Applied Learning Academy in
Oh,
Fort
okay,
Worth,
okay.
and we were like we had like big sister, big brother schools or whatever.
Yeah,
Pascal was just one of
Pascal's,
them.
yeah.
And so I was really good at the trumpet to where like I could have by the time I got to high school, probably would have. I mean, by the time I graduated, even better. Like I probably would have had multiple scholarships trying to play the trumpet somewhere else because that's where I wanted to. Like that's like after the 6th grade, I was like, man, I want to play the trumpet. I want to keep getting better and stuff like that. But I got braces, and the one thing that you have to do is press on a mouthpiece. If you want to hit a higher note, you got to press a little harder, tighten your lips a little more, and basically, create that sound in order to get a higher sound. It's like a
Can't do it.
like that.
Can't do that. Yeah. There you go.
And you just and so the thing is, I did make special mouthpieces for people with braces, but you can only press on them so hard without damaging
yeah.
your teeth or the way that your braces are gonna your teeth alignment and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially
So-
if you're pressing against it, it could
Yeah.
shift your teeth and stuff, and your teeth are already shifting with the braces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
remember those pains.
Man, so right after,
Yeah.
so from there, after 6th grade, I finished because I got my braces like right as school ended in 2000 whatever 2000. I was in 6th grade in 2008.
So you make it sound like getting braces was like having like you're a football player and you like tear your ACL or something
Basically,
like
I
that.
tore my ACL. Whereas I was
and you had to quit. He's like, you had to leave and stuff. I had a promising career, but
I thought I did. I can't imagine though, because I was really, and I don't mean to brag at all, at all. I hate doing that, but I was. If there's one instrument that I probably would have gone the furthest with, it's definitely the trumpet, and that's crazy to say, but
you could have been
because it was
in
so
the
long.
marching band in college or something.
that or man, and fuck man,
Scholarship
but
for
it's whatever. But so after that, I was done with the whole. I still have my trumpet today. I mean, I tried,
Damn.
and the thing is I still have it. The thing is some of the valves are I still have the valve oil to kind of take out to make them really smooth and to press them down. But there's just the middle one. It's just still a little slow to come back up. So I'm just shit.
Right.
But if I still hold on to it, who knows? I might just pick it up again because that'd be cool. Just I wouldn't mind learning the trumpet again and just being really good at it, or just getting better. I don't have braces now. I got my braces off. Never wore my retainer, so it's I never wore them in the first place.
Damn. And your teeth didn't shift back?
No.
God damn.
I had an overbite. No, they're still the same for the most part. But yeah. And then in 7th grade, like I was saying, I did get into the classical guitar thing because I wanted to learn how to play the guitar. I had a guitar from when I was in the 4th grade. It was an electric guitar, back when I was in my little AC/DC phase, and that. Okay, it was a phase. No, but
I totally called
okay,
it.
yeah, but
Okay.
So
No, but yeah.
But yeah, I had my guitar. And I would always have it there, and I was and I never knew how to play it. So I decided to get my classical guitar. My mom bought me a classical guitar, and I started playing and just started really getting really good at that too. And it was really fun to play. I mean, it's something different. The guitar strings are not made of metal. They're all nylon. They're meant for picking. They're not meant to give you callus or anything else as well. They're meant for fingering.
And are you able to tune it with just your sound?
Absolutely. I don't need a tuner.
God damn.
If I need a tuner, it's just if I have to record. If I'm gonna play if I'm gonna play at home or in front of my fan or whoever, I mean, I'll tune it by ear. It's not hard.
Yeah.
But if I have to record, I have to make sure that it's completely fully. It's perfectly tuned. I can't go in recording just and tuning by ear. That's dumb.
Yes.
But
Yes.
yeah, so that's what got me into the guitar, and from there I started learning how to just play that. And like I said, I was really into the thrash metal and just really hard heavy metal, and just that was when I was really into Slayer and really
Metallica.
old Metallica
Oh, yeah.
and like old
I remember
thrash
the Metallica
bands
phase
and
too.
Death Angel, and then like see like those things are like they were phases, but like even today like I listen like I think I'm going deaf in my left ear.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
but,
damn.
Yeah, I don't think I am. I think I might just have an ear infection, like as of now, but I don't know. But I've been like I always go back into like and listening to like old shit that I used to listen to back in the day because it's what shaped me kind of like to get into where I am today. But we'll get into that later. But like I said, I was really into like the thrash scene and just like a lot of old 80s metal and 90s like hardcore. And so I was just like, that's what I started playing, just like a lot of riffs at home, just like looking up tabs on guitarpro.com or some shit. And looking, that's what I would do at school is like be on tabs.
I
all
remember
day.
I remember this phase when you were like super into it. You had your hair really long and you were like just leave me
I
alone.
wanna-
Like fuck you and just
Yeah, I
like,
was really
he wants
like-
to be in this room alone just
Hell
like
yeah,
just
like,
going
yeah,
loud
yeah.
and going fucking ham. I remember
Yeah,
this.
I would like not isolate myself because I would still come out after, but like when I would, if I was in there and just like jamming or just like have my headphones on and just playing guitar or something like that, I wouldn't like fuck you guys.
You'd be a hermit from the world.
Yeah.